Just looking at Sherlock, you can tell how skinny he is. Look at his ribs, his legs, all skin and bones. Vets say about 20 to 30 pounds underweight. Police are warning women after a series of sexual assaults right here on Ashford Street. And as you can see behind me, the area isn't exactly dark, but that's not stopping the attacker. Well, VU, I have my fingers crossed for you, but if you guys can't do it, I'm going to say Duke is going to be our new national champion, but I'm going to take Marquette as my sleeper team. Take that to the bank, Steve.
Wow.
Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Bridget. Good morning, Bruins Nation. Our Boston Bruins brought it home last night, which is just another title to add to our shelf here in Boston. So two people would have their phones in their hands and bump like this to exchange personal information, but the gentleman was kind enough to remind me that it has to be mutual, so there's only consensual bumping going on with these smart devices. Destiny caught her bus driver using her cell phone behind the wheel, and now she says she feels unsafe riding with that driver.
It's just really disturbing to me that it's being allowed to happen, again, with kids as the passengers.
Kaylee Borbao is the outraged aunt of Destiny Anduha. Destiny says her bus driver has been using her phone while driving.
I was scared that me and my friends would get hurt if for some reason she lost control of the bus.
3 complaints made by Kaylee prompted the bus company to look into the matter.
Other kids on the bus corroborated that she was texting while driving, and she actually is driving the bus today.
First Student Bus Company investigated the driver's cell phone use while on the job.
So she's tried to hide it from us, but we still catch her.
The bus company discovered the driver was talking on the phone and driving, and now Destiny says she's seen her texting.
I saw her texting and laughing, and she tried to tell me that she was trying to set up the GPS, which I know she wasn't.
Boston Public Schools said the strictest discipline should be taken if a driver is found using a cell phone.
The temptation is just there when you have a cell phone with you to answer it, to send that last minute message, to kind of, multitask. And I don't think that they should be doing that when their sole job is to transport our kids safely.
That driver was suspended for just 1 day, but Destiny's family doesn't think that's enough and thinks she should be taken off her route for good. As for Destiny, this will remain her bus stop, but she'll be riding with another driver to school. Reporting in Charlestown, Sarah Murphy. Logan Airport is at the center of a federal investigation for racial profiling. TSA officers say passengers who fit a certain description are more likely to be stopped, questioned, and searched. Random security checks at the airport might not be so random, according to the New York Times. The report saying over 30 internal complaints from TSA officers are claiming a program used to help flag terrorists has led to racial profiling. Passengers we spoke to were surprised about the allegations.
Once in a while something happens, I get in the random check or whatever, but for the most part it's okay.
Yeah, it's random.
The TSA responding to the allegations in part. Allegations of racial profiling in Boston have been reported to TSA and are currently under federal investigation. If these claims prove to be accurate, we will take immediate and decisive action to ensure there are consequences to such activity. The TSA says officers are trained to look for suspicious behavior like sweating, avoiding eye contact with officers, or fidgeting, not appearance. A traveler we talked to said he had been treated fairly.
I don't see any discrimination anywhere.
Internal complaints said blacks with backwards hats and Hispanics traveling to Miami are more apt to be stopped because officers thought they were more likely to have drugs, immigration issues, and outstanding arrest warrants.
A lot of people have judgments. We can't avoid it. That's how the world is. But I've noticed they also pull white people aside.
If they're going to check people randomly, and they do check it randomly, I mean, if people want to call it profiling, they can call it profiling.
The New York Times says Boston is the testing ground for extended use of behavioral detection methods at airports around the country, and these complaints from TSA officers at Logan carry national implications. Sarah Murphy, 7 News. Looking backward into that crystal ball, you would see demolition was supposed to start on Somerset Street earlier this year, all with a January 2013 move-in date. For the first time ever, the Boston Convention Center will host Suffolk University's commencement ceremony. The change of venue allows each graduating student to receive a total of 6 tickets to the event, which is triple the amount of tickets students were given in past years when the ceremony was held at the Bank of America Pavilion.